Hey guys, HDvee here, and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got quite a bit of Pokemon information to go over. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, more soft locks, and also how to get out of those soft locks, which a lot of people need to know about. And as well as that, we have some more potential leaks to go over about Pokemon Legends Arceus. So quite a bit to cover today. If you are excited for the video though, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl information you should probably know about, and it is this thing here. As we all know, the Generation 4 remakes are super bugged at the moment, very glitchy. A lot of people are accidentally soft locking their game. If you don't know what a soft lock is, it's basically where you kind of put yourself in a position and then you save it and you just can't do anything and the game is just stuck. And the only way to get out of it is to just restart your whole save file. There's actually a way to get out of that. I don't know why this hasn't been like shared more or posted more, but this is a way to get out of a soft lock. So basically, they've added this feature, whereas if you're on the title screen of Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl, and you press up, X, and B at the same time, you get the option to load an otherwise hidden backup save prior to the last save on file. So if you accidentally do soft lock your game and you cannot get out of it, whether that's in Candace's gym or like that place in Veilstone or wherever, if you accidentally soft lock your game and you can't do anything about it, if you click this button kind of layout, you will be able to restart your game in a save file before the one you just saved at, which is very, very useful if you are stuck in game. So this is really useful because it's the key to stop you from kind of having to restart your whole save file. So this is very useful. I'm really surprised that a lot of people haven't kind of been sharing this more and stuff, because this is definitely a get out of jail free card 100%. Speaking of soft locks as well, there is this one here which is basically just breaks your game, and I don't know why it's so simple to break your game, but yeah, BDSP bugs and glitches number 58. This was also tweeted out by Eclipse. Enemy ingrained soft lock. So when an opponent uses the move ingrain, the game might freeze. So this doesn't happen every single time, but as you can see, this Sunflora is using ingrain and then it just freezes the game completely, and it's just stupid. Like, how can these things be allowed to just, I don't even know, man. It's just bonkers. It's just crazy. Like, the game's just frozen. Like, Torterra is still there. Like, well, what's going on here then? That Sunflora is just frozen in time. It's honestly crazy, but again, these are just things where you just have to restart your game, and it's just stupid. And whatever reason, Ilka just did not do a good job of checking this at all. Like, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are really good games, and I'm really enjoying them. But at the same time, things like this are really making it hard to kind of keep saying nice things about it, because this is just a normal battle. Like, you can literally just be, I don't even know where this is. Is this like the battle tower or something? I don't even know. Imagine like if you're really far into the battle tower or something, and then a Sunflora just strolls in, uses ingrain, and then your game just freezes and you have to restart like from the start of the battle tower. Well, that's just stupid. It just shouldn't happen. But that's just some more glitches and bugs about Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Let's talk about these new leaks though for Pokemon Legends Arceus. So this is tweeted out by Ku, who is the Riddler, who obviously got a lot of stuff right about Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, Legends Arceus, and they tweeted this out, which is very interesting, because a lot of people think that this could be Garochu. If you don't know what Garochu is, it was basically the scrapped evolution of Raichu way back when. It was like a Dragon Electric type or something. Basically, Ku tweeted this out, saying, you know, the disharmonious creature mentioned in this description will finally get its counterpart in Pokemon Legends Arceus, and link some character's background story. Interesting. So, the tweet says, well, the picture says its electric charges can reach even 100,000 volts. Careless contact can cause even an Indian elephant to faint. So people are like, does this mean it's the elephant that's getting the kind of counterpart thingy in Legends Arceus? They're talking about the Raichu or whatever, but it does say that the creature mentioned in this description, and the description is, I guess, the elephant, or the description could also be the description of the Pokemon, because of the Pokedex entry. So it's a little bit of a confusing one. I think it's talking about the description of the kind of counterpart of the elephant though, which would be the Raichu. So here we're having like, so there are elephants in India in the Pokemon universe. Well, there's Copper Jar, and every Pokemon region is based on a real world country. I think Copper Jar has also had like in its Pokedex entry, it's stated that it's like comes from a different region or something. So that even might be a little shout out to like the next region. It could be like India or something. But yeah, there is like Copper Jars. I think it's like its Sword Pokedex entry says that like it comes from a different region or something. And usually, if that's the case, it just says like the actual region it's come from. So that's obviously a region that we're talking about in the future. It's definitely the elephant, but I doubt it is a Copper Jar new form. I think it is a new form of Donphan, maybe Riddle 3. I think it's Copper Jar since it literally is an Indian elephant and is also Rose and Peony's main Pokemon. We have here, this should be interesting since this being Raichu doesn't fit into the Riddle collage. Very interesting for sure. Gorochu returning. They said the Pokemon mentioned in the description, so an elephant Pokemon, not Raichu. No, it says that this harmonious creature, which is the Indian elephant, will get its counterpart in Pokemon Legends Arceus. So it could either be a Raichu, the counterpart of the Indian elephant, or Copper Jar, which is the counterpart of the Indian elephant. Or it could be Donphan. So this is a really, really interesting riddle, because there's loads of different things it could mean. It could mean Gorochu, it could mean a Donphan, it could mean Copper Jar, it could mean anything like that. So it could just mean we're getting a brand new elephant Pokemon as well. I would love to see it be Gorochu. I can't really see it being Gorochu because it'd be the 4th evolution. We already have Pichu, Pikachu, Raichu. If we had another one, it'd be Gorochu, unless they do like a different evolution for Pikachu, like a Alolan Raichu. But this time we have Gorochu instead, because it'd be the 4th. It'd be the only Pokemon that ever have like 4 evolutions. If we're discontinuing like Mega Evolution and stuff like that, then yeah, it'd be like Pichu, Pikachu, Raichu, Gorochu. And I really want to see Gorochu in the Pokemon games because it just shouldn't have been scrapped in the first place. But yeah, that's definitely an interesting like riddle / leak to think about. So what do you think that could be? Do you think it could be Gorochu? Do you think they are talking about an elephant? Let me know. I think it'd be cool to see a Donphan evolution as well, or like a Donphan counterpart. That would be really nice. And then this is Ku's feelings about Pokemon Legends Arceus, and he says that Pokemon Legends Arceus is grinding, hardcore, fresh for some parts, like you need different action-wise strategies on different boss fights, but meanwhile easy to get bored. Just my 2 cents, so don't take it too seriously, gonna get one when it comes out. So that's what he's basically describing Legends Arceus as there. So it's very grindy, it's hardcore, it's fresh in new parts, but it's easy to get bored in the game, which doesn't really bode well. Not really happy about that. And then you got loads of people kind of replying to it and stuff like that. Again, you have to take these with like a grain of salt, but at the end of the day, like it's pretty obvious that this guy knows what he's talking about at this point, because he's got so many things right in the past. And he is the Chinese Riddler, so he's, yeah, like I say, he's got like so much stuff right in the past. But we have people here replying, yeah, that's pretty much what I expected, and it's honestly satisfactory. All I needed Pokemon Legends Arceus to do is innovate and do new things, not necessarily do it all generally well. With how stale Pokemon has gotten, even novelty alone is very exciting. Can't wait to play the game for myself. Totally agree. Easy to get bored. I'm feeling as there probably will be a lot of repeat quests, like evolve these Pokemon, catch 5 of these Pokemon, collect these kinds of berries. So yeah, it could be anything like that. I'm hoping there's like a massive post game. There are loads of side quests. The only thing that like I hope it's not like is in Pokemon Snap, in the new one, like those quests were like really boring, and a lot of the times it didn't activate and stuff like that. So that's why I kind of lost faith. Well, not really lost faith, but kind of got out of touch with that game because it's just very repetitive. But I think Pokemon Legends Arceus could technically do it well, and this is just one person's opinion as well. Like, a lot of people don't like BDSP, but a lot of people do like it, so it generally, like, I wouldn't buy a game really off a review. Like, if you want to play it and you know you want to play it, then, you know, just get it, and then you can make your own review and stuff. This is him actually giving his kind of verdict on other games and stuff. So Sword and Shield plus the DLC, he gave an 8 out of 10. He only gave Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl a 5.5 out of 10. And then he gave Pokemon Legends Arceus a 7.5 out of 10. So he only gave BDSP a 5.5. But if you like BDSP, then maybe you'd like Legends Arceus a lot more as well. And then this is kind of what he gave to all the other games and stuff as well. So obviously a big fan of the Gen 5 games, giving 8.5 and 9.5. Sun and Moon, Ultra Moon gave 8. He gave a 7.5 to Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, whereas I would give Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee like a 5.5, because once you beat the game, there's just nothing to do. The shiny hunting is really boring, there's no abilities, the game's so easy, like the co-op section of it, like the fact that you can have 2v1 in every single battle. Like, I would give Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee a 5.5 out of 10, but here, like, the Riddler gave it a 7.5, so it's literally each to their own, like how you feel when you play the Pokemon game. Next up we have, I think it's kind of unfair to directly compare Pokemon Legends Arceus with other Pokemon main series games, because Pokemon Legends Arceus mainly focuses on single player features that you definitely haven't experienced before in any other main series. You see, this kind of I don't know, like I kind of get a little bit more happy about this, because we know it's going to be like mainly a single player game, because the only online feature that Pokemon Legends Arceus has is trading, and that's to do the trade evolutions. Everything else is very single player based. So yeah, I think it will be a different kind of Pokemon experience, and I think that's okay. I think it's going to be really, really good regardless. I'm really excited to play it. I cannot wait to play it. And it's going to be weird playing like a single player Pokemon game knowing that you like, that's all it is. Like, there's not going to be any kind of battling or anything like that online or anything, or like, you know, in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, like the Underground's really cool, being able to do that online, and like the contests and stuff like that. Like, there's not going to be anything like that in Legends Arceus. So it's going to be very single player based, very much heavy story driven. So I think it could hopefully be really good, as long as there's lots to do in the game like there is in Breath of the Wild. Like, I think it needs something like a New Game Plus or something, because that just makes games like so much better, because you once you beat the game you can play it and it's harder and stuff. I just think they need something like that. It's just a little bit harder to do Pokemon as a New Game Plus, because what happens to that team that you had? Do you lose them all? You're not allowed to use them until you get to a certain point in the game. Like, you know, there's a lot of like different questions that it kind of raises. And then finishing things off, the reason that I empathetically mentioned grindy for Pokemon Legends Arceus is this thing turns from optional to compulsory, that you must grind to level up the dex level to unlock new areas and keep going with the story. Very single player style game. And also is the quest missions are really interesting, with different interactions from the Pokemon. Basically, several types of quests like finding some Pokemon, catching some Pokemon, or some mini-game missions, if completed, will reward you items or gift Pokemon, something like that. And then this person says, oh, there's stuff you can do in the game besides collecting and quests. Basically, a catching game. Keep catching lots of Pokemon. For me, it's like Let's Go Pikachu EV2 plus action elements. So this is very much going to be driven by catching Pokemon. So the whole grinding aspect is that you have to do a lot of catching, a lot of quests in order to open up certain areas. So it'd be like you have to get a certain level on your dex or whatever to allow other areas to open up. So that can be kind of grindy. It means that you can't really speed up through the game as well, because if you do, you're just going to be stuck behind that barrier anyway, and you'll have to. So yeah, it's very much, you got to take your time. So I don't think it's really going to be a game that you like speedrun loads. It's not like Breath of the Wild where you can literally fight the last boss at the very, very start. It's something you're going to have to constantly grind through. But I think that could be okay as long as they do it right. Anyway, though, that's going to be all the new Pokemon Legends Arceus leaks and riddles and stuff for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we mentioned in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. That's everything from me. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.